I spent the whole day yesterday thinking what we're gonna name the show.
All right.
So, hear me out. We got BBTV, Blunt Bros TV. Right? We have Blunt Brothers Productions, BBP. We'll call this one Blunt Bros Live,
Blood Bros Live.
BBL.
Can it just... Oh, jeez.
The BBL show.
Can it please at least the little tag? At least the tag. Like the @ can just
every
be
time.
BBL.
Yeah, every time we
Wait.
do it.
The main channel name would be just BBL, like just the acronym. But then the tag underneath is Blood Bros Live. It's like...
The Blunt Bros Live.
Was that this week's special tag?
Well, so it's hard because I think it should be BBL, but then each time
Yeah.
it has a new name.
Yeah, I'm saying what's this week's? Do you have
This
one?
week's Free Birds.
Free Birds. Do you want to hear the one? I might end with mine.
Okay,
Right.
end with yours.
So yeah, you can begin with yours.
Hold on,
you
I
can
have
begin
show
with
notes
yours.
here. So, big news. This is for real. This is not fake.
Hi.
This isn't the crazy thing. Oh, I'm Harrison Blunt. This is Jefferson Blunt.
Welcome to the Free Birds podcast.
Well, we don't want to... You know what? I don't want to call it a podcast. This is why.
Welcome to the Free Birds.
We're not going to box
Dudes.
ourselves in. We're not going to do this to ourselves.
Welcome to the Free Birds, hosted on the BBL.
So, for now, we're calling it the BBL show. All right? We might have to put a disclaimer at the beginning.
I'm Jefferson Blunt, and you're watching BBL.
This is why we have to put
Lock
a
your
disclaimer.
doors.
The other day, Leah and I were watching Breaking Bad. And it's the scene where Gus asks Walt, he's like, why do you cook meth? He goes, I do it for my family, for the good of my family. And then while we're watching it, Leah turns to me and goes, why don't you cook meth for the family? And I was like, well,
It's too hard.
I don't know.
I'm not a chemistry teacher. I don't have a crackhead.
You know what's funny?
I don't have a crackhead son figure.
Every excuse I had that I didn't cook meth was not because of morality reasons. It was because I didn't know.
I don't have lung cancer.
I don't know how to make it blue. It's blue. I don't know.
There's no blue dye. All right? They're taking that next after the red 15 or whatever.
So that's why I don't cook meth.
That's why we don't
I'm
cook
sorry,
meth.
Leah. I love you, but
We let you down.
yeah.
He let you down.
But this was what I was going to say earlier. Leah had one of her friends over, and her friends brought their little girl, who was a year old, right, over to the house. And she's like, I think she was like taking turns holding the boys, right?
the 1-year-old?
Yeah, one-year-olds are old enough to
Just like
sit. No, they're old enough. Yeah, they're old enough to like sit and hold a baby. Well, she grabs Ford's face, my son, and just goes right on the lips. Ford's first kiss with a girl.
Jeez.
Ford's
He
kiss.
beat me. He's winning. That's not even fair.
My son.
He can't even see.
My 6-week-old son has more game than his 21-year-old uncle.
He can't even see.
He can't walk. He can't talk.
Oh my word.
He's like Walt Jr., dude.
Oh,
And he has more game
that
than-
was amazing.
He had his first kiss, dude. Can you imagine being 6 weeks old, just like,
This is Ford.
and then
Harry.
a girl comes grabs you and just goes, "Come here, baby."
Dude, Ford. No, Jesse's just like,
Yeah, poor Jesse has. Yeah.
wait, what about me?
So it's very sad. Very sad.
He's moving up.
We had
He's
to
got
switch.
game.
We had to switch them to baby formula because Ford wasn't eating enough.
He's infant.
And
Riz.
since we put Ford on formula, the poop
You can stop there.
No, it stinks. It didn't used to stink. Babies who just breastfeed, their poop doesn't stink. Did you know that?
Yes. No, I didn't know that.
It doesn't stink, and there's not like a ton at all. So it's
Because
easy
it-
to clean.
okay.
It's so
But then
easy to
the
clean.
moment you move to RFK's
Dude,
special batter,
Dude, it's disgusting.
Starts making a stinky.
It makes their breath stink, and it makes their poop smell bad, and it's like, yeah, never mind. But I never used to care before when they were just breastfeeding. I had no problem changing their diapers because it was never.
Now
big
it's
deal.
rancid.
Absolutely
It's
rancid
chemical
now.
warfare. We're moving to numb now. All right.
Speaking of poop, did you watch Tyler Oliveira's poop documentary?
No.
Dude, it's
What is this
insane.
on?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, okay. I was about
He
to say-
literally he
Tyler.
goes to this little town in India where once a year they celebrate, what is it, Denali?
Oh, that. Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I can
And
imagine this.
Every
Dude, I saw a tiny
man,
clip of
every
this.
man in the village just plays in poop for a day.
I saw a tiny clip of it. He's just running for his life.
most
He is
disgusting-
trying to get out of there as
The
fast as he
dirtiest
can.
thing. I know. He's like gagging and throwing up.
That's That's culture, Harry. That's culture.
Who am I to
Respect
judge?
it. Who-
You will not catch me in a pile of poop, though.
I mean,
This
to
is
be fair, if you start upgrading the babies to even more complex stuff,
Listen,
we might find you buried in a poop
usually like
unintentional.
when I watch a documentary where there's like
You're dual wielding squirters right now.
no. When I'm watching a documentary, I'm able to like detach myself a little bit, or like detach judgment, and be like, no. Like they grew up completely different. It's not the same here in America.
Yeah.
I could not for 1 second within 10 seconds of the documentary, a guy sticks his finger in poop and puts it in his mouth. Within like the first few minutes. And I literally, there was no suspending judgment. I'm like, these people are nuts.
It's literally defecate.
It's
It's literally
it's
discharge from the human.
no, it's not from humans, it's from cows.
Oh,
Still.
okay. No, that makes it all good now. That makes it all right. It's just like, I know what you're saying, though, is like, regardless of what I do in this scenario, or regardless of what I would be, like, taking this in real life, you're watching something and you're thinking, okay, what is the why? Where is this, you know what I mean?
There's no reason.
But when
No,
you
no, no.
can't even
You know what
find
they do
that,
it for?
or like, you have
Purification.
enough, okay,
Isn't
that's funny.
bad? They do that because it thinks it helps their skin.
Jeez. For generations,
know,
we've
dude.
had this issue. We've had these diseases for generations. What we need
All of
is
them
to
are going to
eat
get a
more
norovirus.
feces.
I don't know if you can get that from cows.
Those poor cows. What do they feed them?
Yeah, dude. Well, the cows look terrible. Every cow was deathly skinny in that documentary.
Poop. I'm tired,
It's
boss.
horrific.
You got to get a lot of it for a population.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. I have my last thing, and then we can go to your thing.
Do like the richer people get better cow patties?
No, literally
They're all
every guy
poor.
in the town was in the poop.
So it's like a big kitty.
The kids, the old men, it was terrible. It was terrible.
The kids, the old.
And then all the women, get this, the women are banned from doing it. And all the women are, the women on the side, like, oh no, we want to play in the poop. This is the one time where, what do you call it? When,
Go to the kitchen.
you women can't play in the poop with us. Yeah. They're like, we want to, dude.
It's like
Can you imagine being a civil rights activist in India, in that town, being like, equal rights? And as soon as they get equal rights, the guys start throwing poop at them, dude.
Equality.
Equality.
Just imagine Nate Downey levels like
Yeah.
pitching straight out of face.
It's terrible.
Oh,
Maybe we have to do our own mock version.
the smell of
Out in the yard.
the stench of progress. if you
maybe
will.
next week for BBL Live. We're out in the
BBL
yard
Live sounds
with a
so
big pile
wrong.
of poop, and we're just. Right now, there's a big
Yeah, that's
pile
the
of
new
trash
setting.
out there from the raccoon that
That's
tore
the
up the trash.
topical. Yeah. Oh shoot, dude! If I catch,
There's just
Wait,
diapers. No,
I need to
listen.
set my
There's just
cage.
diapers and wipes all
right,
over my porch.
I'll
right
set
now.
my cage and maybe put it on your porch.
That's a
How's
good
that
idea.
sound? I have my
And I'll
catch
put a
and
couple
release
dirty
cage.
diapers in there.
I've only caught possums so far. I think I'm on 3 now.
The
3
raccoons
three
are too
possums.
smart. They're too
No
smart.
raccoons. But they're I've had raccoons in the middle of the day just come get food as if it's like a midnight snack for them. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they just stand. Like one of them was just literally standing at the door as he saw me get up and was just with the food.
Dude.
Like just standing there, like a little bit outside of the enclosure after he went out. They mock me, they tease me, and then they lure their little rat friends into my cages.
Yeah, you have yet to catch a raccoon. All right, you ready for what I saw yesterday at work?
Oh,
I'm driving
you've been
down.
hyping this up.
I'm driving down US 1, and I'm in my box truck, and I'm turning onto Kings Highway. And you know those metal guardrails on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Like when you go over a bridge or something, there's those metal guardrails.
Yes.
And I'm driving, and I look over to my right on the metal guardrails, right at the last guardrail. There is a Woody from Toy Story doll, a Woody doll, strung up like this. And its head is tilted over like a crucifix, dude.
It's straight up demonic.
Look, no,
That is
seriously.
so.
There's a Woody doll on the side of the road, like, strung up like this, suspended in air.
Just imagine.
And I'm driving by. I'm like. I immediately wrote it down. I'm like, dude, JJ's gonna go nuts.
Warned.
That's why I said
go
I want to go
further.
back out there and take a picture.
So
of
Harry,
it.
that's called
And his hat was still on his head.
Here's the thing, though. You can imagine that so well because he's so limp in the movie.
I know,
you
I
know
know.
what I mean? Or like for me at least.
He was tied up with
So
string. I
that-
could see
Harry,
string. He
that's
was
what they
tied
call.
up.
That's what we call environmental storytelling. What that means is that you should have not kept going. You turned back.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
That's That's literally the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like in 80 years or whatever, when Toy Story becomes public domain or whatever,
Oh,
and it becomes,
sad
and
day.
people take it and make horror movies out of it. That's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah. I can't wait for the public to absolutely mutilate
Yeah.
the franchise more than it already has been, or it's going to be. I mean,
Is that going to be like Gen Beta?
no, I don't know.
Well,
Gen-
1995. What is
Gen
it? 100 years?
Gen Sigma.
Is it 100 years
Gen
when
Sigma.
things enter? It's 100 years after something comes out that it becomes public domain, right?
Unless they can renew it, and it's sometimes it's
So
only aspects of
in
them. So what they do?
2095.
Take Mickey Mouse. You make enough adjustments to Mickey Mouse and the way he acts, like even if it's just distancing or like inspired by like your own previous work, you can still, like they can still have a patent on that version and use him properly.
But you can't
Versus
sue
the
somebody
Steamboat
else.
Willie version of Mickey Mouse from the original cartoons, that one is now public domain. Basically, your
Best
original
Mickey
version
Mouse,
of the character.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. So that's what that is. So they could do that with Toy Story maybe. But my point being, just Toy Story 5 I do not care for.
Yeah, me neither.
Like
Whoa.
someone made a good someone commented on a post I made about it. And it made a pretty good point, is that it's in the same category as Alien 3 in some ways. At least a Toy Story 4 and 5. At least in some comparisons. And I kind of agreed with it, because you got like, each movie, I'm taking 4 at least, Toy Story 4,
Yeah.
and then Alien 3. Each have redeeming qualities. But they're they're negative for the
Negative on the
reputation of the
franchise. Yeah.
franchise from that point forward. And it's like, and it only gets worse from there because now they're enabled in some ways. Does that make sense? It's like
yeah, oh,
4,
they set the
5
precedent
wouldn't
of
5
being-
wouldn't happen without 4 being there. And it's like, well, 4 is not terrible. It's not bad. It's got some good stuff in it, but it also takes away from the third one. And the third one was perfect, like a good place to end it.
Yeah, I like the third one.
It's just, yeah.
But I also don't care that people are upset that Woody is back in the new trailer. I don't care.
Well, I don't care about any
It's
aspect.
so well.
The
No,
plot-
it's so, he just came back.
Yeah,
That's it.
The plot they've
It's
done before. Yeah,
stupid.
and it's like,
People
but
are
all of
stupid.
them came back after their conclusion. Does that make sense? Like, so
And
I
then
don't
Woody
care at this
came
point.
later. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
So what's it called? In the message of this movie is going to be, or like it's about how screens and stuff are taking away from kids playing with each other and toys. You know what I'm saying? As if they haven't already done this. A little bit of a variant of it in the first two, and then remember that short film they made was literally about this. So they've already done this.
I'm just gonna cook meth.
Yeah, dude. Imagine Woody gets
Like
plastic.
millions of dollars.
Woody gets plastic toy component cancer, and he recruits Mr. Potato Head, and they go into Andy's little locker thing. All right, one of his little boxes, and they cook toy meth.
You're a sick.
They don't call it crystal. They call
This
it
is
plastic.
like meat. This is Meat Canyon storytelling.
He did make a Toy Story video that had cancer in it.
No.
Remember
stop
that?
it. No.
You
serious?
don't remember. So it's Andy when he's an adult. He's like, I know, I saw you move once when you were attacking my neighbor Sid, and it's like, and now I'm going to college, and I don't care what happens to you. I know you can talk, and he's like smashing some of the toys, like threatening, like killing the toys, getting Woody to talk. Oh, and then finally they speak up, and he's like, I knew it, and they're like, Andy, you have cancer, and they're like, what? And it's like, we can't talk to humans because when we talk to humans, it gives them cancer, Andy.
Oh.
It's like,
no.
I didn't want to do this, Andy, but I didn't want you to hurt any more of my partner. And Andy starts dying on the spot, and all the toys are around him like, we love you, Andy.
It reminds me of that Mr. Beast
It was
video.
like, it's the most like stupid,
when
like
when the
just,
guy's dying
you have
of heart
cancer.
failure. You have cancer, Andy.
No, that's literally how it sounded.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
No, I'm on a
Okay,
I'm on a
you
disappointment
talk-
streak.
yeah, that's
I'm on a
fine.
disappointment streak. I watched Superman.
Disappointment maxing.
I've already talked to JJ at length about this.
Superman
I
2025.
really gave it a shot. I watched Superman in the confines of my home with my wife and my children. I was like, I'm gonna give this movie because I'm a huge fan of Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. But I really wanted to like the new Superman. So I flipped it on. I'm not kidding. 3/4 into the movie, the last quarter I was on my phone scrolling. I was so detached. I tried so hard. In the beginning, the first hour of the movie is just fights where Superman's getting his butt kicked the entire time. And he's like, one thing is that he needs to get, 3 different points throughout the movie, he's so beat up that he has to be taken back to his lair to heal. Like,
That sounds repetitive.
I know. They're literally like, he needs an orange sun or a yellow sun right now, or he's gonna die or something. There's 3 times that happens. The opening of the movie is he's so beat up he can't move, and the dog has to save him. That's the opening of the movie. So I'm like, okay, this Superman's a wuss, and he gets beat up and he's annoying. He's childish. He's
That does seem to be it.
He does that interview with Lois in the first 15 minutes of the movie, and he sounds like a whiny baby.
He doesn't sound resolved, is what you're
No,
saying.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Superman,
He has no.
although
Man
he's
of
human,
Steel.
and he has struggles. Like inherently, this is Superman. He is a resolved, stoic person. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What you do is you give him, because he's like super powerful, you give him scenarios where he basically has to be the judge, sort of. Like
Yes.
he has to make the hard decisions, but he almost always finds a way to make everything
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
That's the point. Sounds like this new one just gets his butt whooped and is also way more emotional.
And the humor. Okay, one time, I was hanging out with calling her an Elisa. And Elisa, you know those plastic water bottles, right? Elisa was drinking. This is really mean.
Go
I'm
on.
not defending myself.
Go on.
But like a lot of times, and this is just because it's with guys. When guys are doing that, like I'll just do the classic squeeze the bottle, right? And it goes, and they go, bro, right? It's funny when you do it to a guy. So Elise is a good friend of mine. So she's drinking the water bottle. So I go, I squeeze the bottle, and she goes, water goes everywhere. All the water dumps on her shirt, and she's like, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, it wasn't funny. She was very upset about that. I was a jerk for that. The joke did not land.
Yes.
It was embarrassing. I felt bad.
It was overdone.
She felt bad.
It was overdone. It was delivered to the wrong audience.
That's what it felt like. Like it was a bad joke that did not land, and then in fact somebody was hurt. I was hurt. After watching this Superman movie, I was emotionally hurt.
From what I heard, it's not
because we lost Henry Cavill's Superman for this one.
From what I heard, it's exactly. It's
I
not
don't even care. I don't even care. Listen, man over Superman every day. Every day. There was not a single point in that movie that was like that.
Yeah. I mean, Harry, it's about the message. Now, tell me, didn't you feel hopeful? Didn't the movie make you feel didn't make you feel like kindness was the new punk rock? Didn't it make you feel like going out and doing something good and being a symbol?
Well,
get
this. In the middle of his hope kindness speech at the very end to Lex, it gets cut short by Crypto coming in and mauling Lex Luthor.
That tracks.
Like it was.
That tracks.
They were about to finish the kind message thing, and then the dog comes.
From
Crypto, no! And then dog just.
From what I heard, even at the end. From what I've heard, even at the end, the Justice Gang are still somewhat murderous when that goes against Superman's things. When the point is they're supposed to be inspired by him at the end. From what I've heard, that's how it works. And it's like, but they don't give no mind to it. And it's like, well, all you have to do is think about it for 2 more seconds. And it's like, wait.
Yeah, the Justice Gang comes in.
By the way, I know the speech you're talking about.
People at the
end. I know the speech
crazy.
You're talking about. I've seen part of it. Is so like mindless. I remember thinking, it's like, I feel like I've heard this before.
That movie is a clip. It's a clip farm movie.
A little bit.
That movie is a clip farm.
It's
a movie to make edits on TikTok to popular sounds.
I have a question. Is it? Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit true. And like I said, from the get-go,
it's a lot of it true.
Not that this is with authority because I haven't seen the movie. I have been keeping up with like some of the other outside elements of it, but it's been more so ever since it came out, and I've heard some people saying things like any type of view. They loved it, thought it was mid, thought it was terrible. The main thing I take away is that the people that do like it more so like the idea of it. They want like this more fun, hopeful version, and like plot and actual details be danged, or actual entertainment value. Because it doesn't look good. It really doesn't.
Yeah, the
I soured on the movie after like 2 trailers.
When the movie does close-ups, everybody's eyes are like literally their eyes.
It worked. All right, look.
Don't let people gaslight you into thinking that it's not happening.
Yeah.
You're watching the trailer of the movie and you're like, why is everything like? I like 360 cameras, but everything's like bulged. Like a 360 camera.
No, it's
that. Which I love 360 cameras for action shots.
It's the cinematographer from The Flash.
For vlogs and stuff, or documentaries. But when I'm trying to watch a Superman cinematic film, and the camera's an inch away from Superman's face, and his eyeballs are going, I can't.
Well, you can't do that. You can't have a close-up camera and have a character looking past the camera. Because guess what?
They can't see.
They're going to be looking past it, which means their eyes are separated from the middle. You don't do that.
Just do CGI eyes.
It's called composition.
CGI saves everything.
I thought
more CGI.
Do you remember
more?
Return of the King? Aragorn runs up to the camera and looks past it because it's
Yeah.
that much of a close-up. And it's
but
just the wrong
Aragorn-
angle.
That's the
to where
exception.
it's
That's an
cross-eyed.
exception. Though.
Yeah, it's funny then, and also the scene is still awesome.
Yeah, that move. But here's the thing.
Harry.
That's a small flaw
Yeah.
in a nearly flawless trilogy.
Wait, Harry, hold on, wait. Then Rohan will answer. Come on, that's perfect. And then it cuts back to his crossed eyes. It's
All
still
I'm
funny
saying,
though. It's still funny.
Lord of
though.
the Rings has high rewatch value. Man of Steel, dude, I watch
It's
Man
annual.
of Steel. I watch Man of Steel all the time.
I'm not gonna be rewatching Thunderbolts
I like to-
anytime soon.
No,
is,
not
I guess, is
rewatching
what I'm saying.
Thunderbolts.
Good word.
I like to rewatch Age of Ultron a lot. That's my favorite.
That's an interesting one.
Age of Ultron is my favorite Avengers movie.
Do you want to? Does this count as an Avengers movie? Civil War.
Yes,
That's my. That might be
I would
competitor
say-
for my favorite superhero movie ever. Is Civil War to this day.
I think
and it's
it
like
goes. It
it's
goes for me.
one of the
Age
movies.
of Ultron, the first Avengers,
There's-
Civil War,
So
Endgame, and
the more I think about,
Infinity.
especially Civil War and some other movies that I consider like the best of, it makes me realize it's like, well, this is enough in some ways. Like needing more for some of the movies that you feel like, oh, I'm glad they kept going with this, of course. Or like, I wish that they had kept going, but the movies were still good, like newer movies.
Mm-hmm.
Movies like Civil War is like this right here, inside this little box, pitch perfect. I want to leave that alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm scared of anything else touching that. Does that make
like
sense?
Lord of the Rings.
Like the whole end, like especially when you get to the end of that movie. Yes, exactly, Lord of the Rings. If you told me they were making a Lord of the Rings movie, a fourth one, with the same amount of quality, just as good, even then, I'd be like, no, you're done.
no,
you
we
don't
don't
need
need
to
to- yeah.
do more. Now, I'm not against taking some of like the.
Like I'm excited for the spinoff.
Here's
that's
an
coming
idea.
out. The
Well,
Hunt for Gaul.
so that's
I am.
I was about to say,
Unpopular
I'd be
opinion.
fine with if they had filmed a ton more that didn't make it into the extended, and then making either an edit including all of it, or make a re-edit of all the movies including those things. Add in those other elements, unless it is not good for the movies.
Okay.
Just so we get more, you know what I'm saying? But in the same spirit, in the same plot, following the books. That's kind of what Hunt for Gollum is, but the difference is they're going to be adding. That's a whole movie around a couple paragraphs. I've listened to that section. I've read it. It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The idea is they have freedom there.
I think
That's
that
what
might
they're
be
doing.
good for it because I actually like
It very much needs
another
to be,
another hot take here.
It's going to be a
But the
a
liberties
throwback.
they took in The Hobbit, I think made the Hobbit story better. I've read The Hobbit.
No, I agree.
Compared to the movies, the story of The Hobbit is boring. Compared to the movies, it's very good. I would read The Hobbit again. But it felt like if
It is
Lord of the
smaller
Rings,
scale.
if Lord of the Rings is like let's just say like an R-rated movie where they had all the freedom that they ever wanted. The Hobbit book feels like the watered-down PG-13 Nickelodeon version.
Well,
of Lord
so
of the
the
Rings
point was that it starts out more like a children's book.
Yes.
But then because
Okay.
he'd been
I
The
didn't even
Hobbit,
know that.
So The Hobbit is just one of the installments that he had made, like fleshing out the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he made whole histories that partially that Rings of Power show is covering. That's the point. They call it the Silmarillion. Lord of the Rings is supposed to be the almost like bookender, like the close of a lot of those elements leading up. Even some stuff from The Hobbit. It is very much the sequel.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings is the like bigger scale, darker sequel, and is also better. It's better.
The Terminator Judgment Day.
A little bit, yeah.
To the
Apparently
Terminator.
he didn't
like
want
the original Terminator is good, but
this.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day is leaps and bounds better.
Do you want to hear something I didn't know before, but is crazy? Is he didn't want to? If this is true, I heard this. J.R.R. Tolkien did not want to break up the 3 books. He wanted it to be one long book.
Yeah,
the 3 books, but publishers are like, no,
Yeah.
they're all going to be so like. Even if you split it in 3, it's going to be so long, all of them. So he had to come up with names, and it's like he came up with names that he thought fit, but he almost then was thinking is like I don't even like giving them sub names because the point is that they're all the Lord of the Rings. But that works anyway because even in the movies, they're all very. There's a reason you start Fellowship and end in Return of the King is because every like you know what I mean. It's start and finish.
Yeah.
They're very much a good way of making a what's it called? A trilogy.
I think
You don't get your
the
end.
marriage-
You have a very long beginning
the
in
marriage
Fellowship.
of J.R.R. Tolkien's world building and then Peter Jackson's storytelling with and directing and all that marriage was perfect for the ultimate movie trilogy.
And you'd be surprised how
was-
there's a few
You know,
elements that made it
meme,
perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Down to every minute detail or whatever.
It came out at the best time. Cast is great, music's great, but it's like a lot of that stuff was also due to the fact that it was done in the best spirit. The spirit of there's a reason these books are popular, there's a reason they work. Some things are going to have to change for the big screen, but in spirit, we're not going to try and stay as faithful as possible. Even to the other elements that are outside of just scene to scene or dialogue. It's like the spirit of even this man's life, not even just in the books, like this man, like what he personally valued, what we know about him. Some of that is going to, some of that's going to influence how the movies are going to be made, structured, you know what I mean? Like, and you just feel it. It works.
I know.
And also, I hate to say this, but I have another example of why this is good. It's like, you still need money. You still need a lot of money. Those movies were really expensive.
Yeah.
And they made a ton, and they're great.
I feel like they
Here's another,
made
I
good
hate,
use of every dollar.
So here's another example of that. Not that it's on the same level as Lord of the Rings, but they made that Star Wars show I like, Andor. It is so expensive. I think the final price was like $600 million. That is ridiculous. Guess what? Show's amazing. It's really good. I love it.
I still haven't watched it. I need to watch it.
It didn't. Not a
Wyatt-
lot of people watched it.
You and Wyatt have been trying to get me to watch that.
It's good. I don't like
And it's
every
good.
element of it,
I've
but
heard.
like
Now I have a lot of time where I'm just sitting and holding a baby, and Leah and I are about to finish Breaking Bad, so
like
maybe Andor.
so imagine you're like this like I don't know. There's a lot of shows where it's like when second season's coming out, you're like, oh no, like I'm scared. Like if you
Yeah.
like the first one, that was me. I'm like, please let the second season be good because I know it's the last one and they're technically rushed. I'm like, oh no, like they
They
might
pulled
ruin
it
it.
together.
They pulled it together. And so what they did was in like the rushed aspect was we're spending the proper amount of time in each subsection of the plot we had planned,
Oh, okay.
but we're doing time skips every 3 episodes. So it's like, and in some ways it feels like the things you're leading up to all of a sudden like are like but here's the thing. They're consequential to what's happening right now and they could be later, but that's not it's important. It's important like the events that are really important and what we've established are really good for here, but they're also leading up to the most important point of the show.
Gotcha.
But there's like year gaps in between then because there needs to be. They need to catch up to Rogue One and they only have 1 season to do it. It was good.
Okay, I just need to watch it then.
Yeah.
Just need to watch. Okay,
Season
we'll
one-
I'll watch
season
it,
one
and
is
we'll
better.
revisit this conversation.
How do I explain this? Season 1 is better. Season 2 has the best episode. One of the best episodes I've
Okay,
seen in
okay.
television.
Don't
I'm not
spoil
even
it
lying.
for me,
Yeah, I
though.
won't spoil it for you.
Don't spoil it for me. So I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. Is it an easy watch?
No. So
No,
that's
okay.
that is
So
very much like
Eventually, I'll finish it, or you know
It's
what?
not
Once
too
I'm done with like
complex.
season 1,
Yeah.
we can have a talk.
it's not too. I'm interested to see what you'll think of a lot of elements. You know what I mean? You might not like some. I don't know, dude.
Okay.
Andy Serkis in it is so good. There's Gollum. Speaking of Gollum, there's what's it called? What was the word? You very much. It's not like some super like you like cat like you better be paying super good attention, but you still need to be paying attention to follow it. It's very much like that.
Okay.
It is not a handhold show whatsoever.
Okay. All right. So I have
It
to be
is
paying attention.
noticeable. It is
That would be fine.
noticeable when
Literally,
there's
I'm spending all
yeah.
the like when I'm home from work, and after I exercise and I'm helping Leah with the babies, I'm just sitting there feeding a baby or sitting there looking at the TV changing diapers. So
yeah.
I can pay attention.
We can segue away from this if we want.
No,
only
we're
because
good.
we gotta keep.
I wanna go on topic with something. This show, the BBL, Blood Bros Live, we're gonna have. See, the show's never gonna be the same every time. we might we might sit in this spot again, but the show's gonna be different. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think we should do themes. Like every time we have a different theme. Like next week you have to wear shades the entire time or something.
Yeah. And they could just be totally not appropriate. Not in like an immature way,
like-
but I
like-
mean
like
like
we're both
but
sitting
like
here
we're both
naked?
dressed for Halloween. No, I mean like we're both
Oh,
dressed for
okay,
Halloween.
okay. I thought you meant
Even though it's December.
some episodes can be inappropriate.
Episodes could be for the Patreons only. The patrons.
Oh no,
It is
I just
called-
mean like we have
BBL definitive
like
edition.
maybe next week it's not BBL. Maybe it's the Freebirds show, and we sit out in the yard and we are dressed as birds.
And then we review Freebirds.
And we
We review Freebirds.
we talk about the movie.
I want
Freebirds.
to talk about Freebirds.
Freebirds is the Thanksgiving.
If you haven't
movie.
seen Freebirds,
You actually
watch
need
it.
to watch. Okay,
So, you know how
this
there's
is our
like-
Thanksgiving movie that we watch as a family is Freebirds with Owen Wilson and
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. So good. I'm J.A.K. Jake.
This is R.E.G. Reggie. So, you know how you have like 1,000 Christmas movies that you could say, oh yeah, that's a really good Christmas movie? Like even movies that technically aren't, like they take place in Christmas so you can count them. There's only one definitive Thanksgiving movie. Because there are no others. There's only one
Freebirds.
Thanksgiving movie, and it's Freebirds.
Freebirds.
And it's incredible.
Our world is made of corn.
Leafy corn.
Corn.
Fire corn.
So good, dude. I love that movie. So next week, so we'll plan it. Maybe I'll have you, if you want, you can
Think
direct.
of topics.
Yeah, or like come
It's
up
my
with the
turn
theme.
next? Yeah.
We could do the Freebirds thing, honestly.
We could. I like that for part of it. And then we got to think of something else.
We have to. I'm down for dressing up as turkeys too. Just buy some like cheapo turkey costumes.
We can find turkey.
That would be
You know,
so
like the hat.
funny.
We could just have the hat. You know the hats. You know what I'm talking about. We used to have
Yes,
the turkey hat.
The turkey hats, dude.
The turkey hats.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll
No,
do
no,
something.
I'll be that, and I'll be a pilgrim. But I also want like an Amish beard.
Okay, so one of us is the pilgrim, one of us is the turkey.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Deal.
Deal.
So, thanks for watching the BBL show. Blunt Bros Live.
We'll see you next time on BBL.
And leave comments if you have something that you would like us to talk about. Because we're going to talk about whatever we want, and I might read your comment and I might like it. Okay?
Yeah, you can you can be an influence.
Be an influence.
on us.
Influence us.
Influence the conversation. Be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Freebirds.
Dude, Freebirds is so good. I'm not even messing.
Watch it close to Thanksgiving while you're eating. During the meal.
I'm a free bird.